Welcome to the Crypto Buzz by 𝐊𝐶𝐞 TV. I'm your host, Sage. And it's been a huge week for cryptocurrencies after more regulations from China and South Korea, causing a global sell-off, wiping billions off the crypto market, impacting prices of the major cryptos, Bitcoin and Ether, as well as many altcoins. And in today's show, we'll take a look at the recent Cardano Summit 2021 and why COTI set an all-time high before the weekend. We'll also glance over Uniswap and Troy, whose prices surged over the past few days, as well as the price of Axie Infinity, a hugely popular play-to-earn game, and what an Australian startup, Immutable X, is doing for the NFT gaming universe. So please stay tuned. And the Cardano Summit was held over the weekend, and this has brought the prime purpose of cryptos being offering peer-to-peer transactions that could inject liquidity into remote areas of the world like parts of Africa and Asia to become more liquid through nascent projects involving the new Cardano smart contracts. And more on that soon. The expanding size of the crypto sector has brought it to the attention of the authorities, in the US SEC Chair Mr. Gary Gensler still calls the crypto world, in his own words, the wild, wild west, and his focus has been on XRP and the specifics relating to whether the altcoin is a security or not. It seems the recent crackdowns from China have brought XRP to the attention of the US authorities, and says the US 43rd Treasurer, Ms. Rosie Rios. And the US SEC is investigating if XRP remains within the perimeter of regulations. XRP's main utility provides for cross-border transactions, whereas most other cryptos' value remains in speculation. And the CEO of XRP, Mr. Brad Garlinghouse, iterated that the crypto world does comply with regulations imposed by both the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, or CFTC, and the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCEN, as well as the US Treasury. And a settlement between the state and XRP will be concluded once there is more clarity on the utility and nature of XRP. The independent cinema chain, as well as PayPal in the UK and Twitter, have all announced this week that crypto payments will be accepted. And this news has excited the crypto enthusiasts. However, this development now puts the transaction fees of cryptocurrencies into the spotlight. And even Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla and SpaceX and Dogecoin advocate, tweeted a reply to Doge co-founder Billy Marcus on the 23rd of September that he believes it's important for Doge fees to drop in order to facilitate movie ticket buying. And Doge miners have been adopting the recent update to the network released in August, and Mr. Marcus has advised that once a majority of the Doge miners upgrade, then they expect to see improvements in the transaction fees of Dogecoin. Although the Dogecoin has been in the top 10 most tweeted cryptos this week, the meme coins have faded after the crash in May, so it will be interesting to see if Doge will surge in coming weeks. Meanwhile, Ethereum has also had to confront criticisms relating to higher transaction fees and issues surrounding network congestion, and we have seen Ethereum rivals such as Solana, Avalanche and Cardano steal some of Ether's blockchain thunder, especially surrounding speed of processing transactions. And Ethereum saw a flood of institutional investors jump onto the ETH futures, which helped to move the price of ETH back up over the $3,000 US psychological mark after dipping below on the back of a sell-off over the weekend. And from a recent interview with ARK Investments CEO Cathie Wood, CNBC reported that her firm will have both Bitcoin and Ether split 60% and 40% respectively as part of its crypto investment portfolio. So keeping in mind that Satoshi Nakamoto's mysterious white paper is the blueprint for all altcoins, or as the Bitcoin maximalists would laconically relay, shitcoins, there are some important updates to Bitcoin, the largest crypto by market cap, that are in development. And the Adopting Bitcoin Summit will be held in November 16th to 18th and aligns with the Bitcoin Taproot update scheduled for the most popular crypto. So Bitcoin can do what all the altcoins are doing, if not more. So although the price of Bitcoin has been stuck in a range for the past 3 weeks after reaching $52,500 US in the first week of September, this keeps the Bitcoin bulls confident that this year could reflect the 2017 framework, where stringent crackdowns in September caused a sell-off, which was followed with Bitcoin reaching an all-time high by the end of 2017. So will the Bitcoin bulls reign, and will the price of Bitcoin reach $100,000 US come the end of the year? While the price of Bitcoin keeps us at the edge of our seats, it seems that November will be an important month for BTC. And it seems to be the season of conferences. And considering market sentiments being conservative with the fear, uncertainty and doubt simmering in from China, causing investors to seek less volatile investments. The OECD Global Blockchain Policy Forum 2021 is on till October 1st, and the symposium brings experts together to share knowledge relating to the policy surrounding the use of blockchain and how financial systems can harness this technology through industry. So in a nutshell, some investors and analysts are bearish on XRP due to its legal proceedings with the SEC and Cardano, despite the launch of the Cardano Summit over the weekend. Cardano's partnerships, however, were of interest, namely with COTI reaching an all-time high last week, and ADAX, a new decentralised exchange, and we'll talk more about that after this break.
Tune in to stay updated while on the move.
We will tell you where the crypto craze has reached,
Where the property market is headed next.
what the world is doing to become more environmentally friendly.
Apart from tracking the daily market charter
Be on top of the latest news and announcements.
with 𝐊𝐴𝐴 TV.
Welcome back to the Crypto Buzz by 𝐊𝐴𝐴 TV. I'm your host, Sage. And Charles Hoskinson, the founder of Cardano, launched the weekend's Cardano Summit 2021 with an opening address from the Cardano world on how Cardano is a catalyst in the community for further adoption of the crypto, its utility and user experience being smooth and user-friendly. It seems the co-founder of Ethereum and now founder of Cardano shares similar sentiments relating to Vitalik Buterin, and the sustainability of blockchain, and more importantly, how blockchain will give access to financial services to an estimated 1.7 billion adults who don't already have access to these basic social services. So although issues relating to sustainability and the pulsing NFT sphere are central to Cardano, the introduction of ADAX, a decentralized exchange, within the Cardano ecosystem was lauded, and this new decentralized exchange will have access to AI tools that monitor the social sentiment towards the markets, as well as be able to effortlessly swap tokens and have access to deep liquidity pools. Now, COTI has partnered with Ardana, Cardano's stablecoin hub, seeing the price of COTI, a fintech platform that enables payment solutions for organisations, to surge 50% in just a few hours last week. It has made a new all-time high of $0.63 or 63 cents today, after surging approximately 22%. So both COTI's CEO Shahaf Bar-Geffen and Ardana's CEO Ryan Matovu were singing the praises for the new collaboration, which will see the introduction of stablecoin crypto to fiat payments for the Cardano community, including merchants and global investors. Uniswap and Troy Crypto, also bullish, have both also seen price surges in the last few days. And Uniswap is a decentralized trading protocol and saw a 35% surge in its price in a mere 24 hours. It's ranked 14 in market cap and known for its role in facilitating automated trading of decentralized finance tokens. However, probably fueled by the FUD, or the fear, uncertainty and doubt coming out of China, it has now decreased approximately 8%, back down to about $23.14. And Troy Crypto, also worth the mention, ranked 762 by CoinGecko and 336 by CoinMarketCap, has seen a surge in its price, up 59.5% over the last 14 days and approximately 8.4% at the time of writing this report. The Troy token utility is its function of exchange and for its organic network. Troy Trade, a global brokerage specialising in the management of digital assets and trading. So it could be worth having these two on the watch list, but do pay close attention to your own market analysis and how your financial objectives and position relate to your risk tolerance before taking an open position in this volatile marketplace. It's time for another short break, but we'll be back to discuss the biggest craze in NFT play-to-earn games after the break.
Tune in to get the latest information,
Whether it's about market movements or the currency graph,
sectoral coverage or industry news.
we cover it all on our news segments
Be on top of the latest news
with 𝐊𝐴𝐴 TV.
Welcome back. After the break, I'm Sage and you're watching the Crypto Buzz by 𝐊𝐿𝐼𝐴 TV. Now, the leisure economy is booming and allowing people to make money whilst they are out of work due to the restrictions imposed by COVID-19. And the NFT market saw new highs with $2.5 billion in sales tallied in the first half alone of 2021, a massive jump up from just $13.7 million from the year-over-year period. However, back in 2018, no one wanted to talk about NFTs. An Australian startup with its elevator pitch being 𝐬𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴 makes the whole world tradable, has raised $60 million for its NFT platform to aid in the monetising of games. And the Sydney-based platform is built on the Ethereum network, and they have recently released Gods Unchanged NFT collector cards with its own $Gods token, which will allow players governance on the infrastructure of the game. NFTs use the blockchain for its transparent and secure ledger capabilities. So with all the buzz around NFT play-to-earn games, what's the biggest NFT out there? In terms of total trading volume, you'd think NBA Top Shots or even CryptoPunks might come in at number one. However, it's Jeff Zerlin's Axie Infinity, a play-to-earn game that launched in 2017 and exploded in popularity mid-2021. Ethereum-based Pokemon-inspired monster battling game that is Axie Infinity is Ethereum-based and has a native token AXS, which allows governance on the game. It has seen a surge in its price, with its market cap reaching close to $4 billion. And the launch of Ronin, a sidechain built custom for Ethereum, enables a reduction of fees, avoiding network congestion as players buy, sell and breed Axie NFTs with speed. So players need a minimum of 3 monster NFTs to play Axie Infinity, with starting prices around the $200 mark worth of ETH a piece. It takes about $1,500 of ETH just to start playing. And this monster battling game, Axie Infinity, has a base of 1 million users and has gained $2.1 billion in revenue. The costs haven't deterred its players, with a portion of them being unbanked, never had a savings account facility like we do. So Sky Mavis, the Vietnamese development studio that created Axie, has plans to allow its community governance over who makes the game and in-game features to implement. And CoinMarketCap ranks this token at 37, with the AXS token being currently worth $64.31 at the time of writing, with an all-time high being at around $94, and the current price being about 10%, being up about 10% over the last 7 days. So hopefully you've enjoyed this week's Crypto Buzz. Thanks for your company, and keep adding to the crypto watch list from this show, and please comment on the show for other tokens you'd like to hear about as well, and any more ideas that we can report on. But stay tuned for 𝐊𝐿𝐼𝐴 TV for more of the live expert talks and market updates. Until the next time, this is Sage signing off.